Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and react to Gerrmaine Pratt'S press conference after rejoining the Cincinnati Bengals. So obviously, yes, he did re-sign with the Bengals. A lot of the reason why he re-signed apparently was because Lou. He wanted to be back with Lou. So let's go ahead and see what he has to say about everything, and let's go ahead and react to this. And I'll be honest with you, probably a lot he's going to say, right? Because, you know, this was a huge move. He could have went anywhere. He could have went anywhere and probably made a lot more money. He came back for $7 million a year for 3 years. So let's go ahead and react to this. 1 second, guys.
No, I wasn't surprised. I know what I wanted to do, and I know what his organization is trying to do. And I want to win. They want to win, so I want to be back.
At the end of the season, however, though, it did seem like, you know, it probably wasn't going to, you know, it seemed like there wasn't going to be kind of a mutual in the middle for y'all to be able to do that. So, I mean, when did you get the sense that, hey, this actually could be a realistic chance that I could be back?
I mean, when did you feel like that was the decision when you'll be back?
So, say it again.
When did you feel like that? I didn't ever feel like that, you know.
I mean, I think we saw you go in the locker room saying, you know, you thought this was going to be your last game here after the AFC title game.
Yeah, like my contract was expiring. I didn't ever say like I felt like it was gonna be my last game here. You know, it was expiring. Everybody has an expiring date, so it was an expiring date for me.
Did you test the market?
I think he's referring to him walking out of the locker room saying, based on what we understand is, this is my last year. You know, this is my last year. And I think that's what they're talking about, and how that, you know, that kind of sparked interest of, oh, well, you're leaving, right? You're going to leave because you're saying this is your last year with the Bengals. And he's saying, no, it's just the last year of my contract, and that's it. Like, I wasn't saying I'm leaving the Bengals. I was just saying that, you know, my expiration date was up. And he was just, I think he was just trying to kind of point to that it wasn't anything directed toward the Bengals.
At all and talk to other teams, or did you, when you first started, I mean, it starts at 12 o'clock and you signed, seemed pretty early.
Pretty fast. I mean, like I said, I knew what I wanted to do. You know, I talked to Zach early on. You know, I don't want to go to a team that losing and now got a quarterback. I got a top 5 quarterback in the league. Why leave? You know, we one play away from going to Super Bowl again. So why would I leave? I want to win.
Obviously, you have a great relationship with Lou. How much did that figure in terms of your comfort factor in returning?
I mean, it means everything. You know, your DC. This will be my 5th year with him, so it's huge. You get to play faster, keep on elevating your game and stuff. I think working with Lou every year, you can see in the league that I have improved. So why would I try to go somewhere else and learn a new system, probably slow down, and not keep on steady improving as a player? You know, I want to be an impact player and keep on improving with my game. So that's why I came back.
Did you talk to him at all about more third down opportunities?
It works out. You know, it may not always work as what I want to say. You know, as a player, you're a competitor. You want to be on the field every opportunity. You think you can make an opportunity to make a big play or something. So we haven't talked about it recently, but if the opportunity presents itself, I want to be out there.
This was part of being on third downs last year, especially going into a contract year, kind of saying, hey, did you want to be able to, was part of wanting to be on the field on third downs was to be able to show, hey, I can be a 3-down backer if teams need me to do that?
I mean, I know I can be a third down linebacker. You know, when Logan went down last year, I played third down. So it wasn't a big adjustment. I just wanted to play more. You know, it can be first, second, third, fourth down when we got to make a big stop. I want to be out there.
Have you spoken to BJ Hill about having to shave his head?
I was with BJ Hill the other day. We work out, we train together. So he called me after I signed and stuff. After I told him I signed it, so he didn't tell me exactly when I need to cut his hair, but it's something need to happen soon.
Oh, you're gonna cut it?
Yeah, absolutely.
You talked about, you know what you wanted, which was winning. You know, some of the tweets you had, like in the last month, like love is love, winning is contagious. Were those kind of signs that you wanted to be here and that you wanted to stay?
I want to say like every tweet is about football. You know, everybody got other stuff going on in their life. You know, love is love. Like some people can just love you, but if you loyal to somebody, loyalty runs deeper than love. You know, somebody can just love you, but if you got loyalty and love together, then it's stronger.
They always say the goal for NFL players is to get to the second contract. When you were up there signing it, did it all set into you that your dreams of being an NFL player and getting that second contract have all set in?
I mean, everybody say the second, but you want to get to the third and be a Super Bowl champion.
If Lou had gotten a head coaching job with the Arizona Cardinals, would you be back?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it is. That's why I'm asking.
That's a good question, you know. I mean, factors may play into that, you know. If he went somewhere else, will Lou come after me and let me play with him? Or will I come back? I don't know. To be determined.
What do you think about, some of the moves so far with the team losing Vaughn and Jesse and, where the defense stands right now?
I mean, it's huge. You know, them two guys are just a huge pieces of the defense. You know, the back end, they got so much communication back there. You having veteran guys knowing football, you know, playing so much football. I know I have faith in Lou and them making somebody that fit them shoes, like step in that position and make fit the role for Jesse and Vine. You know, we got Dax and we got a couple more guys that's got to be ready to play.
I know Jesse and Vaughn, one of the biggest things they did in meetings was talking about the red zone, high and low zone. How do you see yourself kind of filling that role of like leading the charge with red zone defense?
I mean, that's why I say, like, as a defensive player, as a linebacker, or the safeties and stuff, we communicate always down the field. We know what type of schemes, like, with shot zone, the tendency, what area they like to attack you and stuff, It's different zones of the area they run in certain routes. You can't run certain routes in the different areas of the field because it's limited field. So the red zone, it'll be easy. Coach Betts does that, so it's a linebacker coach, so he always give us the red zone stuff that we need to do.
Are you kind of curious to see what the scheme might look like now? Y'all have a lot of schematic flexibility with Jesse and Vaughn back there at safety. I mean, are you curious to see kind of how things are going to maybe unfold and kind of evolve in this upcoming season?
Yeah, Lou just put players in the right position. He put us in the right position to make plays. He does that well with everybody on the defense. He plays to the strength, our strengths. So we'll be straight.
Gerrmaine, once you made your decision and knew what you wanted to do, who was the first person you called?
My first person I called, I called my mom. She always like my rock, so I always call my mom.
What was that conversation like?
She was very excited, like she always been. This being a mom that take care of her 3 boys, she just was happy for me.
Did you have any plans to? Did you tell her like, "Mom, I'm buying you a house" or something like that, or like? What
we really ain't talked too much about it. It ain't really settled in. It ain't really kicked me in yet that I signed my second contract, but something will happen soon.
Do you remember times with your mom talking about, Mom, I'm gonna play in the NFL and I'm gonna make a living out of this? Do you remember conversations like that even when you were young?
I mean, when I was young, I always chased out behind my brother, my oldest brother. I always wanted to be around him. The little brother, I always want to be around the big brother. So he really introduced the football to me. And then we all talk about, once we get rich, we'll do this and that. But, once you get the money, you be like, you ain't really do all that. So, yeah. So.
Is there a difference between how you feel now when you sign as a rookie? I mean, is that a different mindset? Does it feel different?
I mean, yeah, it felt different. When you was a rookie, you was excited, like, this to be here. But now, once you're in the league, you think about, you want more. You just don't want just the money. You want the Super Bowl. You want the winning that come with it. You want everything that's come with it. You don't play this game just for the money. You play because you want to leave a legacy. You want to be a Super Bowl champion. Once you leave here, people ain't really always talk about the money that you made. They'll talk about you was a Super Bowl champion. You gave it all for your team, and you left a legacy behind.
You obviously, Gerrmaine, you've already talked about Lou Anarumo and how close you are with him and how much of a factor that would be. How much of a factor is it that you feel this team's very close to a Super Bowl?
It's a huge factor. We one player away from winning a Super Bowl. The Super Bowl was one play away, and in Kansas City we were just one play away, one stop, whatever the case may be, to going to the Super Bowl and competing for the championship.
Back to what you're saying with the legacy, other than a Super Bowl, what do you envision or what do you hope your legacy is, or how do you develop that, in the next couple of years?
Get back to the Super Bowl and competing and winning it. I got 3 years, so I'll see what I can do with Joe, with Joe for 3 years.
That goal now, since you got your contract, how much do you want to see Logan be able to get an extension and stay here to play with you for the next 3 years?
That'd be huge for him, be able to see a guy that worked so hard, one of the supreme linebackers in his league, see the opportunity for him to get an extension and be able to play along with him. That's a great guy that I play beside him. I'm comfortable playing beside him. I feed off of him, he feed off of me. It'd be huge for him to get it done.
How much do you talk about with, when you're talking to Zach and Duke and whoever, when you're going through the process, how much did you ask about kind of the Burrow extension, and did you kind of get any details on what that might look like and how that might shape the rest of the team? Is that information you wanted before you signed?
No, I don't really worry about that too much. I know that he want to be here, his guys want to be here, so I just knew that if Joe Burrow will be around for a lot of years, that I need to be around to win.
How much of, I mean, you mentioned that obviously, how much of that do you get a sense is a big marketing tool for other guys around the league in terms of coming here as outside free agents and guys wanting to re-sign here? Do you get a sense for that from other guys around the league?
Yeah, absolutely. All the guys always talking about they want to be around a quarterback that want to win. You see Devontae Adams wanted his A-Rod to come to to Las Vegas for him to win. So I think it's huge for you to be around a quarterback that can lead us. He led me from dark days. The first 2 years was terrible without Joe. So he gave that bright light in the tunnel. So I want to ride this wave as long as I can.
Did he reach out to you after he saw the news? Did you talk to Joe Burrow?
No, I haven't.
What do you think Dak still brings to the table? From what you can see about his game, what do you think?
I mean, he's a versatile guy. A guy that has all the tangible to be great. It's up to him to fill the role of J.C. Bates or Vaughn, whatever role he has. It's up to him. Guy that just sit back and got to learn. I didn't get to do that late in my rookie year. Get to learn from veteran guys that show the way how to be a great talent in the league. So it'd be huge for him to take some little pieces of the game and then apply it to his. He'll be a huge addition for us this year. I know he'll make an immediate impact.
You're respected in the locker room big time by your teammates. You've got a leadership, role with the football team. Was that important to you to stay here as well?
Yeah, it is. Everybody has a voice, from top down to bottom. You want to have a voice, opinions about things. So it's huge, like a player to respect you, or you can take an input from another leader in the group and then trickle it down to the whole group.
Now this is behind you, what do you want to do between now and when you go off for 12 OTAs?
You said this is behind me?
Now that this is behind you, what do you want to do between now and
Go back to work. Just put your head down and keep on working, Just go do what I've been doing for the past couple of years. Just keep on finding things to get better at. Just looking at yourself, evaluating yourself, working on your flexibility, my mental. Just protecting my mental, getting a peace of mind. It can be crazy when you don't know where you'll be at for a couple years or so, but just having peace of mind.
how much is that going to help as you prepare? And, does it kind of free you up mentally to focus on the things that you need to work on, technique-wise, skill-wise, instead of having to worry about, the future moving forward?
It'd be huge, there's like, now you're settling, you know where you're going. That was a huge factor too. Just like, not to reset, don't know this person's name, don't know where to park, this knowing for me, this sticking to your routine, this like knowing what to expect when I come to work, knowing what type of guy I'm gonna have, having JB as my coach, knowing how he teaching stuff, knowing his terminology. I didn't want to learn nothing new from nobody else.
Did you find it hard to play a contract year without thinking about it? Was that hard to put to the side last year?
I mean, I really didn't look at the contract aspect until like towards the end, like once the playoffs like really hit you, like, oh, it's really about the one game you out and then you ain't got a job. But I really didn't look at it throughout the whole season. I just kept on working. I knew I can bet on myself. I've been at the bottom in life, so I know what I can do.
Was there anything about the free agency process that surprised you? That was, wow, I didn't realize it was like that, or was it what you expected it to be?
I mean, it's different. Guys can like affect other guys in the market. They can show you like they can talk like they interested in you, but they really don't be, or they can really love you and they show you love and stuff like that. But it is what it is. I mean, I don't think I want to be back in there.
Just out of curiosity, it looks like reportedly the cash flow for you has been really good the first couple of years, except with no guaranteed money second year. When you're going through the process of going through the contract, How do you kind of talk to your agent, EV, about that in terms of, what you want the cash flow to look like versus guaranteed money? What is that conversation like on the player side of things?
I mean, you want the guaranteed money, I knew what I wanted. Like I know exactly like somewhat of what I wanted. I want to guarantee money up front. You know, you want to have a little security going into something. They did a good job like the first beginning of it, like getting guaranteed money, and then it's on you to take care of the rest later on. You put in the work. You know what work you put in. If you produce, things will happen like they did today for me. So it don't matter what it is. I'm gonna keep on working, put my head down, and compete and get better.
You mentioned that pre-Joe Burrow years were tough. What did you learn most about yourself in that time frame, and how have you applied it to your career since?
I mean, this is like over years. It's growing up. Adversity. All my life I dealt with adversity, but then coming to the NFL, it really showed the rock. But I've never been that much of a losing team. Winning only 2 games, the 1 game. I don't know. I don't remember how many games we won, but it's like just showing like things will happen later on in life. You just gotta keep on working.
As well as you played last year, what's the biggest change or difference you want to see in any area, next season and beyond?
I think every aspect of my game, I can get better. Just don't just get satisfied with how better I got in pass coverage this year. It still got to get better. I got to get more interceptions. I had like 10 pass deflections. They should have been some more picks or something like that. I want to be more like dominant in the pass.
I've been saying, right, for the longest time, he's going to return. No matter what Gerrmaine Pratt returns. And, I love his mindset. Because most players go up there and give you a cookie-cutter bullcrap response. Right? Give you some, hunky-dory response. Get you all happy. Get you all excited. He tells it how it is. He wants to win. He wants to go out there and compete and do his best and be remembered as the best. And those are the best type of players, period. I do love how he said that about the whole Lou thing. If Lou would have went to Arizona, would he still be with the Cincinnati Bengals? And I don't think he would have. I think that would be the situation where he would have left, because obviously, you have a really strong connection with defense coordinator. When Rex Ryan left Baltimore, CJ Mosley went to Bart Scott went to the Jets with him. He took Bart Scott with him because he was like, I don't want to play without my defense coordinator. And a lot of players feel that way. They get such a close connection with a D coordinator that they say, I don't want to play anywhere without my defense coordinator. Sometimes that defense coordinator can make them look good, make them amazing, or just a close relationship. So I definitely understand that perspective of like, listen, it is what it is. But he kind of preached to a point of what I've been preaching for the longest time, where it's like, I don't understand why, I understand the point of view of, Lou going and becoming a head coach, right? Get more money, different career path. But you're never going to be more successful than you are when you have a top 5 quarterback in the league, right? So staying in Cincinnati, whether it is Hayden Hurst, I talked about this many times with Hayden Hurst. Hayden Hurst could go out there and get paid, get a 1-year contract, go join a crap team and get paid for that, right? But at the end of the day, you're not going to be as successful as if you were to stay in Cincinnati. And if you care, I'm going to get that 1-year contract where I look so good and so amazing because I got paid, but you're not going to put up good stats. You're never going to get another contract in your life. And you're going to literally, after that, be done in football. Or you could get less money, make more money overall-wise by staying with Cincy, and have a chance at Super Bowls. So it's like, when you really break it down, there's no place better in the league right now than being in Cincinnati, Kansas City, Buffalo, kind of Miami. These are teams. Eagles about to lose everybody, so they're done. But these are teams that, they have the God squads. These have these teams that go win the Super Bowl. So if you have the quarterback, Josh Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, not really Tua. I mean, Tua's decent. Okay, he's okay. you want to stay with these teams, right? You don't want to leave these teams because you might say, well, I can get more money elsewhere. But it was actually, I think, Juice Smith-Schuster who said he wanted to stay with KC because he's like, hey, listen, I don't care. Yeah, I can go get paid, but guess what? I want to go win a Super Bowl. I want a chance of winning a Super Bowl. I want a chance of going out there and playing good football. I want a chance of A, B, C, D, and E, F, G, right? And you're not going to get that elsewhere. So, yeah, you could go elsewhere and try to find the same success, try to find the same situation, but you're not. You're in the best of the best. You're in the best spot right now. So I do like this. Definitely love Gerrmaine Pratt. Happy he returned. BJ Hill. It looks like Gerrmaine Pratt's going to be shaving BJ Hill's his head. So, and I know somebody commented, like, how much hair do you think BJ Hill has? He doesn't have, like, any hair at all. But that video I made was absolutely hilarious. So I don't even care. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.